بإسلامي وإيماني أضاء الكون وزمن بإسلامي.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Muhammad Jama here, Najib, your brothers from Deen Love, with another show of reflections. And this week we're talking about the Quran competitions and their importance. And we had many of them, in the city so far. And what are your reflections on the most recent one?
Definitely, we just had the third Imam al-Shatibi annual competition happening right here. We have a vlog coming out in the next few days. It was just an amazing experience seeing these young individuals, young brothers and sisters who worked hard, who put in time, who were dedicated locally, from Tennessee, from Cali, from New York, from Virginia.
And right here in Minnesota!
Holding it down right here in Minnesota. We had the third annual Imam al-Shatibi Quran. Shout out to all the brothers who put it together and made it happen. It was such a beautiful scene. Check out the vlog, definitely. But on our reflection tonight, Quran competitions, I think, in my opinion, and I have been to many of them across my life, are the most crucial thing in the community, I feel like. It creates awareness of Hifdh al-Quran, the best and one of the glorious things to do in life. That famous hadith that came into my mind, خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ وَعَلَّمَهُ. The best of you are the ones who learn the Quran or teach it. So you got to be in one of those categories in order to be among the best. So we were at an event last night, hanging out, chilling, relaxing with the best people in society. Right? We were
truly
there
honored.
with them. Truly honored. You understand? What were your thoughts on the event last night?
I mean, it was an amazing honor to be in that room with those people, and alhamdulillah, all of us around us, we couldn't see, but there was a lot of malaika also, making dua for us, because when you're in something good, the malaika make dua for you. And the reason I think Quran competitions are very important in a society is because first, what you are competing in is the best thing to compete in.
Kalamullah.
You're competing in the Quran. You're trying to perfect the way you read it, the way it's pronounced, the way you project yourself, and you're a carrier of Quran. So that is the most amazing thing, I think. And the community is very encouraged by it. And just today alone, I've seen many families saying, I want it next year. I want to be part of it next year.
Yeah. It creates that connection from a young individual to actually realize some of the key components in life, which is to memorize the Book of Allah. Something sometimes a lot of people who are adults, like our age and or older, what they don't seem to realize, and they don't seem to put in as much time. While the kids are memorizing the Quran also, or students of knowledge, they're just hanging out, relaxing.
The Quran is for everybody.
But the Quran is for everybody. Subhanallah.
I mean, what you have to learn a lot. You have to learn it, and you have to learn enough to go and pray. You have to know some Quran.
Yeah.
It is a wajib upon you to learn the Quran. It's not something optional. But it is not, mandatory for everybody to become a hafiz.
Nope.
Of course, that's the highest level, but in between is fine.
Yeah, definitely. And especially what we want to do is we want to encourage everybody to, if you're a parent, try to make sure your kids make it to next year's Quran competition. Definitely, what I was thinking last night, I'm like, next year, I'm coming in the game too.
So am I. We're announcing
that. I was like, next year I need to be on the
serious
hot
grind.
seat, and I need to be facing these scholars who were there of Quran, probably been in the Quran industry or in the Quran field all of their life almost. Sheikh Walid was there as a judge. All of the Sheikh Saleh
Akawi from Lebanon.
Subhanallah, sheikhs from all over the world came, and they were all amazed by what they saw. So was I. I want to be just like them. And
it put us really to shame that some young participants were reading the Quran maybe better than us.
Definitely. There was a sister that I listened to during the competition, right? Subhanallah, I was moved by her recitation, her tajweed, her hifdh. She didn't even flinch.
And the way she carried herself.
Yeah, it was just beautiful.
Shyness, amazing.
It was beautiful. And then she ended up winning first place on the 15 juz, which means 15 juz, nisf al-Quran. Half of the Quran was perfect for the sister. So definitely, Quran competitions are key in a community. Try to make sure, if you're a parent, every single of your children make it to these competitions. Start them now, juz amma. The next year 5 juz, the next year 10 juz. I saw the kids today again, the kids who won the first place, second place, first one in Juz Amma, first one in 5th Juz, first one in 10th Juz. They're all competing on the next level next year. The guy who won first,
Keep it pushing.
Yep,
Keep it pushing.
He'll compete in the next fifth next year. So the whole idea is to keep the momentum going, and there's a nice price to it. The participants who won, they get to go to Umrah. They got a nice gift. I had the honor to actually give one of the gifts to one of the students last night.
To be one of the
I didn't compete in the competition, but I was able to give the gifts.
Whatever. And this is also a great place to, because since maybe you're not a participant of the Quran competition, but pay for the sponsorship of a great program.
Beautiful. So if I'm not competing, how can I partake in this?
Pay your money, volunteer your time, be appreciative. There's a lot of things you can do. It's not only about the Quran, but it's about it's about the process and bringing out a beautiful product.
Definitely, it's about the process that matters. That's the most important thing. So whatever you can do to participate in the process of somehow, some way contributing to the khayr with your muscle, with your wealth, with your energy, with your ideas,
with your brain,
everything, whatever you can do, take part in it. For surely, then you are aiding the best of people in society, which makes you one of the best people. Subhanallah, key principle. That has to be our next reflection somehow, somewhere. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى. Allah says, help each other in al-birr, the good things in life. The things that lead to goodness, وَالتَّقْوَى, and righteousness that get us nearer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in conclusion, Ustad, Quran competitions are key in life. Try to participate in them however way you can possible.
And inshallah, I want to see many more participants, including me and Muhammad. Inshallah, make dua for us.
Next year we have to come out, man. So
just watch out. Just watch out. Just watch out. Is that an angel card?
Inshallah, till next time. وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.
بإسلامي وإيماني أضاء الكون وزمن بإسلامي وإيماني أضاء الكون وزمن